but it's one that can easily define season trajectories and put the victor on the path to the college football playoff. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gators will kick it off to get us underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He breaks a tackle. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season?
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. LSU quick to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for space. It's Blow. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So Florida's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, but basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
And the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game.
Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around, but I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And the Gators will hustle to the line. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Grove. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down.
He's loose on the left. He's at the and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wants to throw. It's Godet. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking deep. Back to inside the 10. Slippery slide.
that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. LSU right back to the line. On the run, it's Moffitt. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC Championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Gives it on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run the...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Godet. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it on the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Gators are on the move. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds the tight end.
They're up by 7 over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. LSU quick to the line. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
A lot of history between these two teams because even when there were 2 divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
Hunt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting it.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback. And
there he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Got room to work. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, this offense can get after you a variety of ways in the running game. One of the ways they do it is by using their wide receivers on jet sweeps. Good example right there.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got enough for the first down. They're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He'll do it himself. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100.
Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To throw, it's Godet. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Trying to find the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The first play of the drive wants to throw. Makes the catch.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Gators in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Godet. There's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Soft spot in the middle. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on first down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They're throwing for it on fourth down. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Tigers and Gators.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He has the first and still on his feet. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Godet. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease, it's Bettis. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the Sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. They'll go to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got him. Push down for the tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Under fire. Still looking. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Godet. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
LSU 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Rides to back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Glow. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Got it behind the line, it's Grove. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Reads it, fires complete.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football,
hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Blow. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown LSU!
yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
LSU 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground.
Turning it on. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Clark. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete. Will have to give up the football. The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did. Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Running into the open space.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders.
Looking for a man. It's Clark. Unloads to the right.
Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds his tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
LSU 14.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gordon. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Got it in the middle, it's Gordon. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Clark. The screen, and watch out. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Clark. Gets it out quickly.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been
running room in the middle. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Under fire. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Gain of 18. First down for the offense.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time.